Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his
Down
man.
here with it.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard.
Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
He wants to throw here on second down.
Thank you.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Back to throw, it's Ward. Buys a little time. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And I love that this offense stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half.
And they tacked on the extra point. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Bowman. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Come the Sooners ready to go on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this, and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if you're scoring,
all kinds of running room. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And that's exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground.
3 carries, 152.
Into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights there up 35-28. That drive took no time at all. And finished it with the long run for the touchdown. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Now what you gonna do though? You got 2 times to score.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Trying to get to it.
Oh, he tripped out.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Man, it's so hard to play
defense
nowadays. You got to strike something. You can hit people. You
Nearly
get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful.
If
Great
that's me
job
throwing the ball,
in the end
and he
zone,
would be
making it
gave
a
him
hard
a
window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
And the quarterback
Yeah,
is
he's
slowed
right, both of
under.
them.
What a great job by this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's George. They've gotten the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Pulls it in. It's Arroyo. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. And the Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Martinez. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Well, this defense is trying to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up.
I just pushed twice.
It's not working. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The AT unit on the field. Splits those uprights right in half. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll leave it with him. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half, not too far away.
I had to try to run that bitch one time. You didn't let me take that bitch to the house every other time.
Set to kick it away. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one. He's got it down the left. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this
guy
throughout the course of the game.
Seconds.
Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone
60
coverage.
seconds help me now,
Nothing
nigga.
working on defense. They can't stop
You ain't
him.
gonna beat me nowhere.
From the gun to give, looking for room.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing
Shoot the clock,
game.
that's how you
gotta
feel.
stop the run first.
Looking to pass. It's Ward. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. Oh,
Let me get there, my boy.
The ball's loose. Oh, look what I
That's
found.
2 fumbles out and hit your ass when you ain't be able to get that bitch back.
Disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
They want to throw it. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Wow, look at this. You can take the lead with a chip shot field goal here. Instead, they'll try to finish this drive with a touchdown.
White 18, Rocky switch. White 18, Rocky switch.
Dropping back, it's Ward. Fires into the end zone. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
To the ground. He's got it again. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Gonna run it. It's Barnes. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. And the Sooners will hustle to the line. Running behind that left side. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back can get some positive.
I love my boy E2, man.
Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here.
E2.
The Sooners get enough for the 1st down.
I love my boy E2.
No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
And into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole.
No more for
Not
the
anymore.
nigga.
What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your
Mm,
defense
that's
sometimes
me.
has to
If I
bail
do
out
what I'm
your
supposed to do,
decision.
I
We
took
decided to
it.
go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has
I
been in
try
these
not to get that
situations
damn
before.
pass
So
in
you
the
got to
face.
come back out here, take the field.
nice
It's a
anyway.
fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute what's
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Dropping back, it's Ward.
Oh,
Unloads to the wideout. On
I
target
know
over the
they
middle.
throw
They
that
make the
bullshit
stop,
ass
but there is a
every
flag
time
on
he
the field.
bumped me.
We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Coming after him. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Horton. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry up. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, Dave.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just...
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline at all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
And he splits the uprights, and we're tied in the 4th. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Oh, he's going to take a chance. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Sooner offense returns to the field. If you like old-fashioned, grinded-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And he breaks into the open. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They've got the lead here in the 4th. And a huge run from the back.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field.
I got to play a little different now.
To throw, it's Ward.
Get one stop. That's how you get to stop. Show it.
Firing to the right, complete. Shakes off the defender.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down.
Fucking feet and shit.
He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
Good game.
Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Oh, you done.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
I'll tell you, you done.
Can anyone catch it? Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest.
Put up and down, just play.
Look at the elusiveness, getting to the end zone. Nice run.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some
The
players
hell
can't
was
do
that?
that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Ward. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Canes want to move quickly.
Hey, let me see. Yeah.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
I only got one more day of this shit, though.
He's
I'm
looking to
off
throw.
Monday.
Getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down.
I'm tired of another 5th.
He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Arroyo. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time.
Oh,
I
well,
don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Looking to scramble. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield.
I just come
Boy, did he
away.
look as if
I
he was
just,
going to
you know,
go. Gets it down to the 37.
I
And the
just do what
Canes
I gotta
with the
do.
1st and
I do
10.
enough.
He's going to pass. Unloads to the
You know what I'm talking
wideout.
about?
And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid
Well, I keep it
return
100
on the
with
pick.
you.
That
Not to be
should the
disrespectful.
nail in the coffin. What a
I
great
really should have been
bring
had by
over.
like
Get
7
the big
in.
turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense.
Everything should
They're
be
in
close.
command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the
What the hell
wound.
you talking about? Ain't no 4-hour game.
Afterburners coming. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down
It
in
ain't
the
gonna help you,
backfield.
man. You still gonna get nervous when that
This guy's
40
been eating
came.
them alive all game long. Finally, though,
You
David,
know
you
what I'm
wonder
talking
if the
about?
defense has been able to
Your
make some
hands don't shake.
adjustments, find something
I
positive
know.
that helps
The
slow this
closer
guy
you
down.
get to the
Hey,
end,
baby
you always
steps
get
right there.
nervous.
That's a
I'm
tackle
fucking
for
up this
loss. I
shit.
know he's got over a hundo on the game, but his defense
What you
is
call
definitely
it?
going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys
Huh?
to stopping
What you call it?
that bad man.
He makes a catch.
What you call it?
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And
You
you
know
knew
what I'm
this
talking
one was over already, but how about
Darn.
the exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves
It's
a
just
great
different.
day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
I get better as the game go on. You start fucking up.
They'll try to
Yeah.
tack one more on their score.
Yeah, you only got about 28 more days. I'm just saying, if you ain't better than me, and I'd have been better than you the whole season.
A 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Remember last night? Remember last night you said you changed. See? Remember I told y'all I was gonna bring it out of you. It only took me 63 points to do it.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick.
Yeah, do a whole bath problem. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I ain't
Looks as
like
if the
this. The
hands
hell
team
I
will
ain't.
be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth
Motherfucking
quarter, they were
problem,
obviously
nigga.
expecting onside kick. They got their hands
I
team on the
told you.
field. They're able to
You
jump
get
on the
Miami,
ball
you
and
want
make
to.
sure
I
they
was gonna
get
tap your
possession.
motherfucking head.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field.
Thank you. I
Not
thought
a
I had
lot to feel great
LSU.
about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out
Fuck
some
their
positives.
ass up.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back
I
and
would've gave you
watch this
100.
game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick
I fuck
film
with
session
Oklahoma, though.
because there was
I
more
got some
negatives
shit
than
on them.
positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to
some shit.
figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving
Man, good
forward.
shit, man. Good
Looking
shit.
back on it, this
Damn
game
good game.
probably falls
I see you been working
precisely
on this
into the
shit, though. You ain't
definition
got better.
of a trap
you
game.
doing?
Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go,
Who?
you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team.
Who
We're
you about to
better
play?
than this team. A lot of times those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people. And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team. And that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely,
Okay,
David. I
we're
mean,
talking
that's
pretty shit.
why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're